Hey everybody, it's Owen Sound Power Bodybuilding here. How's it going? Oh, obviously it's still pumped up, and that was just from shoulders, and my muscles are still pumped. So a few things I want to talk about: supplements. Number one, goals and training. If it's you want to be the next Olympia, or you just want to be, a little stronger, a little more healthier, a little more, muscle looking. Um, Obviously, supplements is the key to start. Even before you work out, you gotta have the right vitamins and stuff like creatine, simple stuff like that. Nothing insane unless, you're going to compete or do something like that. Then obviously you're going to spend a lot more money on juice and all that stuff. Um, and then other stuff for, like liver detox and all that stuff. But if you just want to be healthy and normal, just look big, but not like you're competing. People just, that's what I do. I just keep my strength up. That's my biggest thing. I want to look like, obviously I lift weights, but I don't want to be super huge. Like I'm 195. I might go as heavy as 2 if I'm lucky. I'm a hard gainer, so usually I'm between 190, to 200, give or take a few. Right now, yeah, 195. Last time I checked. So, I'm big enough, and, I look bigger sometimes. People do, because just you have more muscle, you're leaner, you look bigger. Some people might think, I was like 210 when I'm really like 195. So, I mean, just a little more cut and, bigger looking, which is nice. That's the reason I train by the way I do. It's super heavy. It's a lot of work. I train like I am going to compete, but, it's just for the health and for fun. Just because I loved working out ever since I was 16. So now I'm 42. It's been 26 years and still going. I saw a video on Arnold. That's my goal. I want to be, 70, 80 and still training. That's my goal. So it's obvious for longevity, stuff like that. So just doing simple stuff like taking vitamins, stuff like that you can buy in any store, grocery store, pharmacy, anything like, from creatine to multivitamins, all that stuff. That's all you need. You can write a little checklist. You can get, obviously, creatine, boost your strength. Great way to cut up as well. It's not harmful. It's an awesome supplement. Should be number one staple, right up there with multivitamins, L-arginine, um, vitamin C. Keep your body healthy and recovery. And you got glucosamine or chondroitin. Keep your joints in that safe. Fish oil, stuff like that. Stuff I take all the time. Magnesium, calcium supplements, just all the stuff that I take to, boost, my body, keep it healthy, keep it going, keep the joints going. That's the biggest thing. The other reason why I train like that, I train super heavy, do a lot of top movements, so I can like max out the weights, but I'm not really over stressing my joints. That's another key to my working out. Other than that, doing the top position is where you're the strongest anyways. I do go down in weight, so I start with like it's like bench, Smith machine, a bit of an incline. I do 6 plates and go down to 2 for more strict reps, stuff like that. Just stuff and avoiding injury. That's my biggest thing. I want to train super heavy, but avoid injury. That's another reason for a lot of my training. I love us on the Smith machine and the rack, stuff like that. So the less injuries, the better. Already had a few. Obviously blew a disc when I was 23. Took me 9 months to get over. After that, always wear like my belt all the time. Just for that peace of mind, and gives me that security as I can lift heavy without, I still have the mind of you can injure yourself, but less likely to if you're really paying attention, you're really strict. Um, that's the biggest thing. So stuff like that. But yeah, so supplements and your goals too. That's another thing. For me, it's just being healthy, look like a workout, stuff like that. I love iron. I love going heavy. It's just the way I am. Always been like that. So that's why I train. I would like to see other people train like that. Just for the fact that, it is beneficial. I find I get my metabolisms, burn fat more, burn calories, stuff like that. Just from going super heavy, my body's in that um, stage where it just wants to burn stuff. So that's good for me. But anyways, it worked great for other people, especially athletes. I think a lot more people should train like that. Got from Dorian Yates, Tom Platz, awesome bodybuilder from the 70s. Still see him on YouTube. Obviously Dorian Yates, who is an icon. His training philosophy, he did, once he maxed out, he did quarter reps, partial reps, stuff like that. So a lot of that's where I throw stuff in. And Jay Cutler, you know, from when he first came out. He was inspiring. So kind of take bits and pieces from everybody and kind of work it into my routine. So a lot of it is just to reduce a lot of weight and muscle growth. Otherwise, is to avoid injury and, you know, keep working out. No injuries, the better. You keep working out. Stuff like that happens. Um, so, you know, sometimes it's avoidable. It's not even in the gym. Half the time I injure myself, it's out of the house. Like a year ago, slipped on the steps, grabbed the railing, tore something in my arm. So right now, you know, I struggle with cable fly, stuff like that. But I've modified stuff. You know, work around it. It's not a big deal. So stuff like that happens. You can't help it. But, you know, as part of the sport, I'd rather get injured outside the house than in the gym. So anyways, that's it. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys my vlogs. Pass it on. You know, take some knowledge from it. Like I said, I've been doing this 26 years. Had a lot of great friends in the sport. Lots of people, other friends that competed. Stuff like that. My one friend, you know, competed at, he was 40 and came in, you know, second place, stuff like that, and competed again. It's in the top 5. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome to have friends like that. My friend Klaus from Germany, I was lucky enough to meet him when I was younger, got me, and, you know, in the mindset, training heavy, proper training, all kinds of different philosophies. Grab a book, like my Bible pretty much is the Dorian Yates, Arnold's Encyclopedia, you know, anything Muscle Mag, you know, it's good. Well, now, like obviously on the internet, you can just look stuff up on YouTube and see like hundreds of stuff. But I still like to go through the old books, old style, and just kind of go through all the different exercises, stuff like that, which muscles they work. Just keep learning, keep your mind focused, so you know what to do. A lot of it is a mind muscle connection. They say that, and it's true. Like keeping a diary, especially if you're new, that's the best way to keep your progress. Make sure you know you're going up in weight, or if you have a problem, why. I used to do it all the time, so you can fix it now. It's been so long, I just know what to do. And stuff like that. Besides, I got everything maxed out. It's not that I can really progress much anymore. And if I do, throw a couple exercises in here and there. That's my biggest thing. You know, just started doing, like I said, bench dips on the Smith machine just for the fact I could go heavier. You know, used to do it with body weight, but now I do it on that. A little less range of motion, but like I said, again, it's heavier. It's at the end of my workout just to squeeze that last bit of muscle. You know, I go start with like 2 plates and go up to 450s. So, I mean, that's a lot of weight to throw in the triceps, especially at the end. So, stuff like that. But that's just the way it is, and that's the way I like it. Hopefully, everybody gets inspired, train. I'd like to see people training, you know, a little more like me, a little more kind of old school thinking. You know, just go crazy in the gym. If you want to grow, you got to lift heavy weights. Yeah, it might look stupid, but it obviously works. So, that's my vlog for today, and hope it helps you out. Everyone, take your vitamins and say goodbye.